It's good to be with you. It's been a busy day already live here in New York. I'm Connell McShane, and you know, the president himself has had a busy day. He called in the top military commanders, the Secretary of War and the president, both of them speaking earlier at Quantico in Northern Virginia. And you know, those comments, whether it's Trump or Secretary Hegseth, certainly have a lot of people talking today. We also have a new website today for discounted prescription drug that's been unveiled by the president. Guess the name of that effort? Trump RX. How about that? Daily Take. Here comes Geraldo Rivera. This time each day. Good to see you, Geraldo. I don't know how much you watched Trump and Hegseth, this Quantico. There was some controversy already, like, hey, does it make sense to be calling in all these top military leaders from around the world? But even on the things they said, you know, diversity, fat generals at one point, and many other topics people are talking. Here's Hegseth earlier today.
New War Department golden rule is this: do unto your unit as you would have done unto your own child's unit. Would you want him serving with fat or unfit or undertrained troops? Or alongside people who can't meet basic standards? Or in a unit where standards were lowered so certain types of troops could make it in?
All right, so no fat generals. He calls out all the woke stuff. Anything over the line for you, Geraldo, from either Hegseth or the president that you saw today?
Well, you know, Pete Hegseth was a former colleague at Fox News, Major Pete. Good guy, generally speaking. He was in peak form today as he, you know, danced across the stage in front of this audience of august military high commanders, the admirals and the generals in the force. In terms of the venue, I think it was excessive. I think that they didn't need to be quite so dramatic and to summon the high command under the cloak of secrecy without revealing what was at play here. The president invited himself to it after he was not expected to attend initially. But this meeting of the high command, Major Pete, the Secretary of War, made you know, no bones about saying that the military had drifted off its mission of war fighting and become just another government agency with DEI and affirmative action and wokeness and so forth. In that regard, I remember in 2022, you know, just to support what the Secretary was saying, they were paying for gender-affirming surgery. Which is ridiculous, and it's not what a war-fighting agency has to do. Having said that, I think they were particularly harsh on female service members who have served honorably and competently in various roles as pilots and other frontline assets in terms of the military. I thought that there was really a chauvinistic kind of tone to everything that Pete was saying about it. I want our GIs to be fit. I want them to be able to do push-ups and carry their buddies if they were wounded in action away from the front lines. And you know, there's plenty of times when in the military you need to be, you know, you need to be an animal. You need to be you know, someone who can growl and, you know, do the macho stuff.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.